Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. My name is Tony. This is the 15-minute gamer, and today we're here in Battlefield 2042. This isn't an impressions video or anything like that. This is, it's my first hour playing and just showing you the amount of issues I had with controls. I don't know why, but my controls either weren't working, they would just walk automatically, walk me into walls, stop me moving, it would freeze, gun animations were knackered, gun was invisible at the start, and this is just for my first hour. Unfortunately, I can't really play again until tomorrow. I hope there might be a bit of a fix or patch going. So yeah, anyway, enjoy this kind of clip montage. I'll talk what's happening as we go through, and then hopefully I'll kind of have my impressions by the weekend. And don't forget to let me know what you think below. Subscribe, tap the notification bell, and of course hit that like button. Right, let's go on for it. So the first clip was my first ever game. This is the first time I loaded in, the first time I saw the game. First impressions, really important, as you know. And I spawn in with no gun. It shoots, but yeah, there's nothing there. I got to take a photograph of it on my phone just for prosperity reasons. And then you can see there's a weird glow in the middle as well. There's a helicopter flying around. The helicopters in this game seem a little bit OP. Here's my gun finally. As you can see, by the time I actually realise what's happening, getting blasted by a helicopter. Try and take it out. Gun versus helicopters. Probably never gonna win. Yeah, it didn't win. So I instantly spawned back in. I know nobody's gonna revive me. In fact, in the full hour of gameplay, nobody revived me at all. So it's going to say teamwork makes the dream work, as they always say. Right, so let's redeploy back into the game. And this is where I run into my major issue, which kept happening in the game. There's loads of clips on this. First off, I can't move. There's nothing I can do. I can't move, I can't aim, I can't move my mouse or anything like that for a period of time. And this kept happening. You have to I alt-tabbed out, I went back in, and then all of a sudden, my character starts moving without me controlling it. I'm not doing this at all. The character's just moving on its own. I finally get control. You can see the control reset there as it goes. Now, I can't move though. I still can't do anything. You see me trying to clear it there. I press escape and finally get out of it. Think, oh, there's a target. I'll take that down. Get shot by a lens flare. Don't know what that lens flare is. Looks like a laser to me. So this next one, I try and get the grapple gun out. I can't fire it at all. I tried firing it in the ground, up in the air, nothing happens. So I just click fire a few times just to try and get it to work. Then it fires once, reloads. I don't do any of this. This is the game just taking over. I'm not pressing fire, not clicking. It's like a huge lag issue. Like it's taking your control after you've made the move. So yeah, that was quite annoying as well. Next up is the classic spawning in and unable to do anything for the first bit, can't move, and then all of a sudden the game takes over. I walk into some lockers, walk backwards, look through a hole, can't jump, can't move, can't do anything, can't move the mouse around, escape, alt-tab finally gets it working again. This is a little bit later in the same match and I'm like, ooh, a doorway, let's go through that. And again, just completely lose control. I can't move or anything. I'm running towards a wall, no idea why. Then it kind of swings me round and back out. So I sprint towards this wall and then I just keep running into it. I'm not touching anything at this point. I'm like, ooh, a thing. Keep running. Again, I have no control over the character at this point in time. It just sprints me into a wall. Isn't that just great? And then you can see it pops back and then I can take control again. By the way, the clip ends off in a second. Basically, I just run down this tunnel. Two guys come around the corner and kill me. This is my first 4 or 5 deaths in this sequence you've just seen. So as you can see, I get absolutely blasted. It's pointless reviving. Nobody else there, so I just respawn. This next clip, I don't know what really goes on. I call it 1 becomes 4. So I spawn right in on D1 straight away. I'm stuck. I can't really move. It unsticks quite quick this time, but I'm getting blasted by that thing. That Osprey gets shot down. Look at this. This is just ridiculous. It goes all weird. I mean, what's happened? Then that man just turns into 4 men. Where did that come from? And then my body respawns. I mean, yeah, that's just terrible. This next clip, I'm just running towards this radar dome. I have control at this point. I go to stop to have a little look, and guess what? No control at all. I run into a fence, I then run into a car. Push along the car. I still have no control. There's a guy hiding behind them boxes. Crosshairs on him. I, again, no control. Get killed. Nothing I could do about it at all. Look at he gets grenaded to hell. So I suppose he had a bit of a bad day. So frustrating. This one here, again, just to demonstrate, I am not controlling at all. And again, can you see it snap back in? I then can't move and get shot and killed. Again, not a thing I could do at all. You can imagine my frustration at this point. This one, another one, just walking along. I've got no control. There's a guy there. Can't move my mouse. Can't shoot him and get killed. Look at them 3 deaths there. And not a thing I could do. All out of my hands. And I was getting very frustrated at this point. Like, wanting to quit. But I'd only been playing 20 minutes at this point. So, jump back in. Again, there's another one. Just running. Trying to get over them stairs to the right of me. And then just stuck walking into a wall. As you can see, it's very exciting, this clip, isn't it? Yeah, just wandering, wandering, wandering. Nothing I can do. I stand here. And yeah, then I'm free again. Magically free. Which is always nice to do. I look at them guys there just see if they were enemy or my team. But they're my team, so it's alright. This clip here, again, it shows this isn't just at the beginning when you spawn. This can be any point. Just walking at this thing. Like, the guy spawns on me here. Can you imagine what that guy's thinking? Like, hang on, I've spawned on this guy. He's walking into a ventilation thing. It must look ridiculous. This one takes over again. No control. Walk into this pipe. What's weird here is it then decides to swap weapons to a grenade for me. Don't know why. No idea. I didn't do anything. I didn't press anything. My hands were off the keys at this point. It was just another frustrating experience. I then still couldn't move. I was going to throw the grenade just to put myself out of my misery. But again, I had no control of the characters. I had no control. There we go. Can you see it snapped back? There was like a vibration. And it snapped back. Just so weird. At that point, I quit and was like, maybe it's a server. Maybe I've just got a dodgy server. Nope. Loaded back in. Here we go with this big bloom of light in the middle thing here. I think it's maybe something to do with the recon class. I get stuck. I can't move. This is right at the beginning of the match. I joined right at the beginning too. No idea why. I had to escape and then I got control back again. But yeah, it's just this weird like light thing in the middle. I don't know what it is. Later on in the thing, I get stuck. Can't move at all. I can see there's a tank coming over the hill. What's that coming over the hill? Is it a tank? I'm like, oh my god, that looks so cool. Wouldn't it be amazing if I could do something with that tank? Nope. Nothing at all. Can't look. Can't move. Some enemies come over the hill. They can see me. Finally get control. Lose control again. Get me rocket launcher out. But I'm dead. There's just nothing I could do. I was like, ooh, a helicopter shoot down. Had no control for a good, what, minute throughout that clip? 30 seconds, whatever. And yeah, just get absolutely obliterated again. That one I probably could have done something, because then there was 4 guys just about to come over the hill. I think I was pretty goddamn screwed anyway. But it just shows that the server wasn't an issue in this case. It's possibly the beta or the game. I'm not too sure. And this final clip, I think, is the final... Well, there's a couple more. This one I called... I wanted to commit suicide. No one let me. I was like, just let me jump off the building and end this frustration. And yeah, it stopped. Nothing I could do. So I walked forward. My parachute deployed without me pressing anything. And this is my parachute deployed. I'm not controlling this. I couldn't steer. I couldn't cut the parachute. Couldn't do anything. I was just... As you can see, I think my character's trying to walk. But I've got no control of it. I can't look around. I can't move my gun. And there you go. I've hit the ground and I still have no control over this guy at all. It's absolutely ridiculous. And there you go. I've got control back. Finally. And yeah, I still didn't achieve my objective of falling off a building. That's all I wanted. And I was just showing you the sniper scope here. Just this is one of the sniper classes. I was actually kind of interested in sniper to give it a bit of a chance, but the game just screwed up so much. This one here, just me dying. That was no one else's fault apart from my own. And I decided to quit the game. That was it for me. It was an hour. I was fed up to the back teeth. And it just ruined everything. Just the lack of control. No idea why. those graphical glitches, which I couldn't bother to go back through the footage because I was so frustrated after this. There was things moving around. There was like airplanes doing weird things, helicopters, things blowing up that shouldn't have been blown up. And that is Battlefield 2042, guys. That's my first impressions, I guess. That's what's happened to me in the first hour of gameplay. I'll be back later with more, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.